Shabbat Shalom, Kol Halal, Yahweh Shemiel Shai, Bahashim Makakadash, double honors to the other apostles and the other bishops of GMS, even the elders that came before them that tell us the truth. Shabbat Shalom, and salutations to all the brothers that push the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the Aquat that are listening, learning, being the pillar of rest, the 144,000, the one-third, the hopeful elect of Israel. With Brother Yahshua, Shabbat Shalom, and salutations to you all. Back with the World War III Daily Update, Shah. We'll see how this goes. Today I'm going to piggyback off of yesterday's rumor. Tuesday, War and Rumors of War Tuesday. It's Jeremiah 51 and 46. Unless your heart faint and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land, a rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that in another year shall come a rumor, and violence in the land, ruler against ruler. Read that. Here. Jeremiah 51:46 in the NLT. But do not panic, do not be afraid when you hear the first rumor of what? Approaching forces. Makes it a little different. For rumors will keep coming year by year. Violence will erupt in the land as the leaders fight against each other. Now, more of the same here. I just made a video here. Trump and Putin's Peace and Safety Summit. And this is actually akin to that. And I'm going to let him see, because this is the news of the day if you don't understand what the hell is going on. If you don't understand how the world as we know it comes to an end, it happens with a nuclear exchange. All right? And that nuclear exchange is going to come from Russia to Babylon the Great, which is America. How close are we to that? Well, that's what's being discussed here. So is it important? It's of the utmost importance because this is the newest information coming out from the top players in the conflict. Take it away, Travis. Watch how he sets it up.
Taken care of, but anyways, so the whole Ukraine-Russia thing, I think, is going to become pretty prominent in the news soon. I mean, it already is, but I think most Americans had kind of, they got tired of it. It hadn't really been talked about. No one really, you had to really go search out and figure out what was going on because it wasn't really being talked about a lot. And that, I think, is about to change big time because things are changing over there very rapidly. Russia has been bombarding Ukraine quite a bit in the last few days with attack drones. In fact, it was in the news that they hit Chernobyl, one of the coverings over the reactor, the one that melted down so many years ago. Didn't do any damage that they could tell, at least, nothing radiological anyways. But then there's all this talk between the Trump administration and Russia on potentially, coming up with peace negotiations.
Wait a minute, did he say peace? Peace negotiation. As in peace and safety? And then sudden destruction?
It's kind of, there's always two sides to all the stories, so we always have to keep that in mind. But American media is reporting that it went really, really well. The initial talk in Saudi.
This is the rumor part. Ruler against ruler. Ruler versus ruler.
Coming up with peace negotiations.
Peace.
It's kind of, there's always two sides to all the stories, so we always have to keep that in mind. But American media is reporting that it went really, really well. The initial talk in Saudi Arabia between the Secretary of State and their Ministry of whatever, Foreign Minister. And they're saying that it went great. Russian media is reporting that, it was lackluster event. That it wasn't what the Russians were expecting. It was okay. Not bad, but nothing, nothing to go home and be excited about. So we'll see how that transpires. There's a lot of talk about how the Trump administration is going to try, and of course this is kind of conjecture and theory and all this, but
rumor
that they're going to try to rebuild or build new, because it's not ever really been that way, but build new relationships with Russia,
Peace and safety.
to try to alienate China from Russia. I thought that was kind of interesting, and some of the things that Trump has said in the last day or two does indicate that there's the road's really sorry about that. That may be kind of some truth to it. Trump has criticized Ukraine and Zelensky, blaming the start of the war on Ukraine, which most of you probably would agree with that. But he says that Zelensky needs to go. Russia says that there'll be no peace deal as long as Zelensky's in power. Zelensky says that he's there to stay, and he seems to be crying out to the Europeans to kind of back him up. Trump says that we want $500 billion in their minerals and resources and stuff, and Zelensky says it's not going to happen. Trump is questioning where the $100 billion went. It's back and forth. It's heated up. The honeymoon period is long over with Ukraine, and now and originally when Trump first took office, and before he took office, he had kind of talked like he would still support. In fact, he did say that America would still be supporting Ukraine, but that seems to be shifting pretty quickly.
Okay, we'll stop it right there. See, because this is a fucking dog and pony show. What's going on right now in the world are invasions and thefts of precious minerals, right? And valuable land. What happened in Maui? What happened in California? Okay, why did Vlad invade the Ukraine, right? And why is everybody over there ready to fight? Because right there, the Ukraine has a whole bunch of money under the ground, and that's what they're fighting over. So don't get it twisted. This is about, I'm finna get these minerals. I'm finna get this, whatever. Palladium, platinum, lithium. That's why they're over there fighting. Okay? Same thing with Gaza. We finna, there's some lithium under here. There's a whole bunch of money. We finna take it. So when you see people fighting over these pieces of land, they're trying to get at what's under there. Best believe that. And everything else is a cover story. Really, they're all supposed to be working together on what they call the NWO. But they're infighting right now. What's the right? Cannot stand. I cannot stand your ad. Will not stand. Here we go. Kingdom against kingdom. AGA, INST. That's the thing I don't like about Bible Hub is you have to be very word specific, and sometimes it's easier to just go on Google. Matthew 12:25, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Okay, so this is what we see. All right? This is what we see. Vlad and the Russians, a bunch of Edomites, fighting against the Americans, a bunch of Edomites. Well, guess what? Esau, this is your kingdom. right? The NWO, what are you doing? You're supposed to be bringing it in, not fighting over it. So it's not going to stand. All right? That's where we are. Um, this is Babylon the Great Civil War, right? Matthew 12 and 25 in the NLT. Yahushua knew their thoughts and replied, any kingdom divided by civil war is doomed. A town or family, Edomites, splintered by feuding will fall apart. So anyway, yeah, peace and safety going nowhere, right? Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past. Behold, the third woe is coming shortly. Third woe is World War III. It's written in the book. You will experience World War III, right? With that, we hope that the elect are edified. You brothers and sisters, Shabbat Shalom.